shut up or get out.
Well, in Randolph County, you just heard Ramseur Mayor Hampton Spivey tell people to shut up or get out as they called for his resignation during yesterday's meeting.
Tensions are certainly running high in that small town following the announcement that the police department will soon be no more. It comes after the sudden retirement and resignation of all but one of the department's officers. Fox 8's Elijah Skipper is live now in front of the Ramseur Police Department. So Elijah, what led up to all this?
Now, Mayor Spivey says that he has no idea what led up to this, but other commissioners and the mayor himself admit to denying the department's request of a $200,000 budget increase in May. Well, since that time, 5 of the department's 6 officers have resigned, leaving for other departments or retired, leaving the community concerned about their safety.
I didn't hear anything last night that was going to make me feel comfortable in my own home.
In a meeting that should have been about listening and guiding a concerned community, it became about shutting them down.
Plus the fact that we have to buy.
3 minutes are up.
We both jumped. And you can see from that video, everybody's heads go from down to it was so loud.
Mother and daughter Vicki Milford and Kimberly Snyder came to their first Ramseur town meeting to express their concerns about the sudden resignation and retirement of 5 of the 6 members of the Ramseur Police Department.
What I wanted to say was I want this to be a thriving community, which he did not let me finish what I was going to say. And he just slammed that gavel down and said, "You're done."
As other community members voiced their concerns, that conduct continued from Mayor Spivey.
You just a bald-faced liar. Maybe it was a little bit rude, but he didn't take it as me being rude because he knows me. These 4 people right here came out and recruited me to take the run for this job.
One of those 4, Commissioner J.C. Parrish, went as far as to apologize.
Commissioner, I want to apologize for the rudeness. I was embarrassed because as a town, the citizens were treated very rudely last night. And as a representative of the town, I wanted them to know that I was truly sorry.
I think the mayor lost control, and in order to kind of gain control of the meeting and try to get his message across, he come across almost dictatorial.
Mayor Spivey agreed to speak over the phone but declined an interview. He says that he doesn't think that the officers left was money related, as they were given 5% raises this year, but later contradicted himself and says he believes that many officers left for better pay.
I understand if some of them were opportunities that took the officers somewhere else. There's more to it than that. And I think the city citizens are concerned with those underlying causes.
The chief's last day at this department will be on the 29th of this month. At that point, this department will close down and the county will handle all law enforcement response. The town does tell me that they're hoping to work out a deal to use this building as a satellite office for county deputies. In Ramseur, Elijah Skipper, Fox 8 News.
Elijah.